I decided to do some video about the time that I had got offloaded, and I wanted to do this story to inspire a lot of Filipinos out there who are actually trying to get out from the country. And I know it's not easy right now in the present moment to go out and find a work, but there's always a chance if you are having that faith, believe, and doing your hard work. Somehow the universe will be letting you land in a destination that is more than that you can dream of. A land that would give you harvest, a land that would give you fruits, and a land that will give you plenty of abundance where you will be able to extend and help other people around you. Good luck, and I hope you like this video and stand by until the end. I'm sitting next to the immigration as he started to ask me, "Where are you going?" I believe marami ng Pilipino ang sumubok at nagtry na lumabas ng bansa para sa mabuting buhay. Or marami na ang nakipagsapalaran. Believe me, I have been there, and dumating din ako sa point na kung saan hindi ko alam kung ano ang dapat kong change the situation. Ng buhay ko, I grew up in a basic family. We were not rich, hindi kami mayaman, pero madiskarte yung father ko when it comes to business, when it comes to thinking, when it comes to planning. I was there and thinking that maybe there is so much more to see, or there is something more to do outside from the country of Philippines. So there was one time that I had a chance to go out from the country. I found this person looking for a band vocalist in Malaysia. Nung time na yun, parang feeling ko na I would give it a chance. I would take the risk without seeing the company, without seeing anything. But that person has answered and booked my flight ticket 2 hours before my flight time. So I was rushing. And as I sat down in front of these immigration officers, my heart was pounding, thinking, how can I answer properly to them? But then he asked me, "Where's the phone number of your company?" At that time, I was working as a call center. And he asked me, "Where's the phone number?" And he tried to call them. No one answers. As he talks to me, I saw this bunch of flight attendants rushing to the flight that I was about to board in. I cried. That is because I knew that I would be missing this flight. I just had the feeling that I would not be able to make it because grabe ni interrogation sa akin. And the pressing questions of who is there, who is going to receive you, what are you going to do there? And I was new at that time. I don't have any experience of going outside from the country, but it was a long time dream that I have been thinking about it. So I missed the flight. As he released me, I was crying all over inside, and I was containing not to show a tear. I went inside the bathroom cubicle. I sat down on the floor and thinking why I can't have this, why I can't have it. Bakit hindi ko magawa yung umalis ng bansa? And I know that somehow up there someone is saying that it's not yet time. It's not yet time, there is a better opportunity. All I knew in my head was, it's not yet my time. During those moments, I received a text message from my mom. And sabi niya, "Lumabas ka na dyan. Nandito kami naghihintay." And I just keep crying and crying and pouring out my tears on that cubicle, feeling all emotions and pain that I was speaking to God na gusto ko to, ito yung gusto kong gawin. Because I wanted to give my family a life that I have been dreaming of. I want to travel them. Gusto ko silang ilabas ng bansa, and I wanted to help a lot of people that I could, if ever that I will be given a chance. Feed the hungry at the same time if I can. Pag mas marami kang pera, mas marami kang magagawa. And then I had this thought that maybe if I had finished college, siguro makakaalis ako ng bansa agad. Siguro mas madali. So I said, okay, I will study while I'm working and I will finish my college. I started to apply for an approval for my office amount of allowance if you're studying. I went to college and I continued my studies. I took an 8 hours course while I took a full course of study lessons, of classes, while I was working 8 hours of work. I didn't remember how did I able to manage my time. During those times, I was working full-time and then matutulog ako siguro ng mga 3 hours to 4 hours. Then I have next day classes at 10 a.m. So, yun yung naging routine ng buhay. Work sa gabi, aral sa umaga. Long ago, I was sitting next to my friend and siya yung may kapatid into one of my company that I had worked with. And he said, mag-apply ka kasi meron silang hiring ngayon. The next day, I went to the application. There was a massive open job interview that they had done. Nang pagdating ko doon, napakadaming tao. Ang haba ng pila. Hindi mo alam kung makakapasok ka or mabibigyan ka ng chance. But then I remember that the door was open and I came there and I asked right away dun sa guard that I'm here for an interview, for a job interview. He asked me to line up. He asked me to line up somehow, pero yung line na yun hindi siya ganun kahaba. So he let me in. And then there was a simple interview, basic questions. Long story short, I got in. I got in after I had this intense prayer or wish during I was sitting inside that interview office while I was waiting for my final interview. I had a sat down pray, and at that moment I can still remember how vivid it was that I was repeating myself that I was begging to have that chance to be given to me. The process of the application wasn't fast. I had to wait. And I think roughly after 2 weeks, I got a call saying that I passed. Emotions came to me that from heaven, I was given that chance. From the thoughts that I had imprinted on my brain na gagawa ko to one day, that one day I will be stepping into this airport, that one day I can do this. These things, these thoughts, these words is enormously powerful. I think hindi lahat ng Pilipino or hindi lahat ng tao can think the way of what they so-called brainwashing your mind. You just have to repeat them to yourself. You have to believe to yourself, because there's no one who could actually gonna believe in you. Some people would gonna doubt in your capabilities, but you have one within you that can speak out loud and keep believing. I hope this inspired a story for many Filipinos who wanted to go out from the country na mga na-offload. Believe me, there is a chance. You just have to be willing to not to give up.